Morning, everyone. Hopefully you're all having a wonderful day. So if you hear any weird noises, it's my bread maker. I started some, I don't know if I can say that word on here, B-E-E-R, bread. I don't know if that's allowed on here or not, but anyway, that's in my bread maker, and my bread machine is a little loud. I've put some miles on it, so whoops. So today I kind of wanted to open up some goodies with you guys that came in over the past week, and I've been waiting to open them. Even my daughter is excited because she wants to dig right in. So this is kind of like an art supply unboxing, but I'm also going to be doing some abstract pieces because I want to do make some for putting Bible verses on. And yesterday when I was just sitting there, I was like, I cannot sit still, you guys. I cannot just sit there and do nothing. Like, it literally drives me insane. So while I had some other art videos playing and stuff, I took some inspiration and was watching some and did some practice with some watercolor. And my daughter was like, can I put this on my wall? And I was like, no, I love it. So I'm going to have to rewatch that video and do this one again and maybe make a few, maybe in some different colors. But I love how they turned out. They were just so much fun. So I think I'll get those framed up today, but I wanted to share some of those with you guys. Like, they just turned out so cute. So I'm going to get those set to the side somewhere so I don't ruin them. And yeah, so let's just jump right into it. This I saw on another video. They just look so creamy and buttery, and I was like, I gotta have that. So it's tempera paint sticks, and it says these ones are washable, so I bet these are water soluble maybe. Let's see. Doesn't say. I mean, it's washable, so I mean, why wouldn't it be water soluble is what I'm guessing. Maybe I need like a scrap piece of paper to I'm just trying to read it here. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I would assume maybe they are. I'll have to grab a scrap piece of paper though, like I said, and maybe test it out because I want to make sure, because I don't want to accidentally like ruin something I'm working on if I don't know. But Maddie has been jumping, just trying to get me to let her open these because she wanted to test them out. And that's my youngest. She loves painting too. So, but yeah, I just thought these looked so fun. And they look so buttery. And look at all those colors. 40 colors. Cool. So let's test that out real quick. I don't know if they're water soluble. Let me find a scrap paper. Here we go. Here's when I was practicing some brush strokes on an oil the other day. And I finished that commission piece, you guys. It turned out so cute. You can definitely check it out on my Instagram. Well, in about a week. I gotta make sure she gets it first because it's for her husband's birthday. And, well, I guess I've already kind of shown you guys. Okay, I'll grab it. But it will also be posted and shared on my Instagram. So, the commission base, I can't get it all in frame, but super cute. So I finally finished that one, which I'm super excited about because now I can get back to the girl with the leopard or whatever it is that I've been working on. And then I got to get to some hunting dog, working dog pieces for gallery. So I guess I'm digging this pastel-y looking purple. I don't know what it is, but like, so pretty. Okay, let's just kind of write something and then maybe give it a minute and see if it dries. Man, that was really, really buttery. Goodness. Okay, and it just rolls up like a chapstick. I don't know if it takes a few minutes to dry or what. Oh, this is a pastel. Cool. So I guess we'll just kind of set that to the side for a minute and then we'll come back. Like, I'm assuming obviously it's going to smudge. Like, you can smudge it maybe. Oh my gosh. Okay. Maybe not. What? Let me get some water. That was kind of quick. Not gonna lie. Kind of weird. Well, I guess with enough water, you could kind of smudge it around. So I guess let's just say it's not exactly water soluble, but it kind of is. That was cool. I kind of like that. It allows you to kind of maneuver it a little bit. I'm assuming once it's more dry though, you probably wouldn't be able to do that because it's not coming off on my finger. Okay, so I'd say as you first put it on, you can move it around with water, but maybe not after a little bit. So we'll let those sit for a little bit and then kind of come back to it and see if it allows you to. Man, look at all those colors though, seriously. Those were super buttery. Ooh, I bet these are pretty. Ooh, is that a blue? That is gorgeous. Kind of. Oh, I love that color. That is pretty. Okay, that purple's probably really pretty too. And these are on my Amazon store, you guys, if you do want to check those out. I believe. I should probably make note of that. I'm pretty sure they are. Ah, let's see. Okay. Had to make note just to double check that I did put those on my Amazon store. Because sometimes I'm just like, ooh, shopping spree. And then I forget to actually put it on there. These ones look similar, but not. This one looks like it has more magenta or maybe like fuchsia to it. I kind of want to see the difference. Pretty, pretty. Ooh, and the baby pink. That's pretty too. Ooh, okay, so these are like straight up neon over here. Neon. That is a really pretty color though. I am digging that. I wonder how orange this is. Sorry guys, squirreling here. Oh, it's so pretty. I think I need to make some more abstract paintings with some spray paint and like maybe incorporate some of these just for funsies. This is a pretty color too. Oh, love it. That green is gorge. This green is gorge. That's cool. This one gives me mushroom vibes. Oh, that is pretty. I have a feeling I'm going to be using almost all of these colors. I love them. Wow. Okay, cool. So those will be fun for some abstract mark making. And now that I've, you know, opened it and done my little video, now Madeline can test some of those out. She's going to be so elated when she finds out today. And then I ordered this watercolor portraits book, 15 step-by-step paintings for iconic faces in watercolor. And I only got this because I want to practice with doing like watercolor portraits and working a little more loose and being able to use different color. Like I really want to get into being more free with my colors instead of like excuse me, using like the normal skin flesh tone colors. I want to get more used to which colors are darker, like the tones, you know what I mean? Like you could use as long as the tone or the, oh, what is it? The values, sorry. As long as the values match, you can use them where they belong, but I just haven't practiced enough. Audrey Hepburn, that's cool. I haven't practiced enough to, and it wasn't necessarily because of the people that they picked for this. It's just I wanted to be able to practice, working with values over, you know, more on the realism side. So this should be a lot of fun as I get some time to actually read this. I mean, in the beginning of the book looks phenomenal. It looks like they have a lot of like the basics. Looks like they have a lot of instruction to help with the watercolor itself. So I'm pretty excited about that. So I'm going to dive into that soon, and then I'll have to share with you guys what was I saying? what I've practiced, So that one I also got on Amazon. Do I have scissors over here? Reach. I do. They taped this one really well. So this one actually came from TCW Stencils. If I remember, I will try to put that in the description. And I'm not affiliated with them at all or anything. I heard of them and I was like, stencils. Like, I need to try new ones that are not like, you know, $5 Amazon special. Like, I want some that were specific toward my, like what I'm into, if that makes sense. I'm just having a heck of a time trying to get this open here. Okay, maybe I'll just lift it from that side. There we go. Okay, let me get those out of the way. Alright, I'm excited. Oh, sweet. So yeah, it's TCW. Wow, that is cool. Is that everything? Yes. So I can put the trash back in there. I'll have to toss that. So, let me show you guys the ones that I got. Garbage. Let's see. So, oh, the dots. Love it. Okay, so I got these three. Let me make sure they're all three. Yeah, they're all three in frame. We still recording. Good. So I got... And these were like their older stencils. So I think on their website it says something about like older stencils or something like that. There was like a section just for it. But this one I saw somebody using and I had to get it because I love all things vintage and like anywhere from like the 20s to let's say 80s. Like it's just, I love 60s and 70s. I love the 20s and 30s. 80s kind of, but not like for my art, if that makes any sense. So this one I had to get because of the florals, and this one because it just gave me like that whole 60s 70s vibe, and this one because I just love dots. I have to use these on things, especially when it comes to like not necessarily abstract, but like for my pieces that I like to use a lot of spray paint and things like that. So this one will probably get demolished quickly. These two. So yeah, these were a great investment to my stencil stash. And we might end up using, we probably won't use these ones today actually, because I wanted to make some of those like abstract cards. So those are just some of the things that came in. This over here. Okay, so now I want to pull some things that I want to use as inspiration. So you guys saw that I started that painting from this abstract. It inspired the piece that I'm currently working on, the oil piece. And these ones we did a few videos back. And I don't necessarily want to put the black per se. I don't know, we'll see. I like how minimal it is on this one. These are a little bit too much with the black, but maybe we'll pull those two for inspiration. Let me put these ones back. Okay, so these two we can use for inspiration, and I pulled these neons. I kind of like the idea of maybe having one that has the purple, one that has the pink, and I also kind of wanted to use the Sumi colors from Gonzai Tombi. And this one has red, yellow, green, blue, violet, and brown. And all this stuff is linked on the Amazon as well in the description. So this one has 6 different colors. But I figured I'd maybe make some with these, and then I did pull some inks that I used for this one. And of course, my favorite, the gold. So I kind of have I have a lot that I want to play with today as far as like colors and stuff. So I'm trying to decide if I might end up making like 2 or 3 different pieces today. I guess it just depends. Maybe we could do like 1 today, 1 tomorrow. We might do that. We might break it into 3. Just because I do want to be able to use these, and this. Which one do I want to play with first? Kind of thinking I'll have to grab my black ink too because I forgot to grab that. Kind of want to work in this, but I wonder if I can incorporate these colors, red, yellow, green, blue. We might be able to because we could use some maybe of the green. What's the green look? I'm assuming that's the, ooh, the green with the pink. Oh, that might look good. Okay, we might do that first for today. My brain's already going 100 miles a minute. So should we do tiny little cards that have the verses, or should we do them like this size? That's another thing I have to decide on. Which size I want to do. Okay, so I'll set that to the side with those, because that's a whole nother color family that I want to do. Let me set this to the side. Hopefully I remember to check that if it is movable still or not. And then the inspiration for this one, you can set right there. Okay, so we got to tape this one down. And I'm thinking, since I already did the pink, what would be, do they have a yellow? Oh, they do. They have a Sumi yellow. Which one's the yellow? I can't tell on here. Maybe some of this, but that looks green to me. Guys. Trying to play with like the complementary colors just to kind of see what ones will work. I don't know if like the granulated ones you have to, let's see, apply water brush with color to activate it. However, it does not affect their quality. Occasionally blah blah blah. Okay, I just wasn't sure if like with the granulated ones that I've been using, these ones, you have to pre-activate them and kind of mix them. But these ones, I'm not reading that you need to do that, so there's like dust in it or something. So maybe we'll just pull it from the pan this time and we'll just kind of see how they turn out. So let's get this bad boy taped down real quick. And I might pull this. I also have on my Amazon wish list like a bottle that has like the fine tip, but you can put your own stuff in it. And I was gonna actually try to put this in there to see if I can, I guess, have a little bit more control over how it works. I mean, this thing is great, but like sometimes it just gets a dot that I don't want. I do like it though, so we might use that today. Yeah, like see on this one, it was like, I think this is what I did it on, but it kind of left blobs, but that one still turned out pretty cool. So we'll see. Let's get this one taped down. Oh yeah, I forgot to grab the black ink. Sorry, Moon. I'm sorry. Alright, here's the black ink. So it's just the golden high flow acrylic, and this one is Amsterdam burnt umber. And then these ones were just like, it came in a little box set, and it was like the neon, I think is what it was. It was like neon colors from, it's Master's Touch. I think it was from Hobby Lobby, pretty sure. So let's take some tape. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking maybe I should do littler squares. I don't know. I like the idea of, like, if I wanted to write a Bible verse on here, or make pieces like this and maybe write it like right here. Because I'm just afraid if I had it like smaller, like 3x3. I don't know. Might make me practice writing smaller. I don't know. Maybe we'll do smaller ones first, and then if that doesn't pan out, then I'll do the larger pages or pieces. I'm excited. And then try to give myself enough room. There we go. Just eyeballing it. There we go. One more on this side. And then I'll have to pick out my washi tape. That will work. And see, since I kind of want to do the smaller ones, of course I won't be able to do, the pieces I do will have to be, trying to think, because unlike working on a square at a time, I might have to do, what are you getting into, Moon? What is it called? The concentric circles, maybe? We shall see. Okay, so I got the washi tape out. Guess it doesn't really matter which color I use because it gets taken off anyway. But it's still fun to have choices, right? All right, let me grab the ruler so I can mark my... Oh, crumb, where's my pencils? Eraser, just in case. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so we're gonna do 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9, and then where's my dot? There we go. And then this one, this one. Okay, and then we gotta do this way. Three, 6, 3, 6. There we go. Line this one up. One, and the last one. Okay, so now we can get our washi tape on there. Oh, I think I put my pencil back. I might want one of the... Let's see, what is this? Oh wait, what's this one? Oh, what is this? Ah! Is this a charcoal? Feels like a charcoal pencil. And then this one is my matte graphite pencil 12B by color. I don't know. Kind of want to play with charcoal. I saw that and I was like, maybe I gotta do that. Let's see my tape right there. All right, let's get the washi tape down. If I can figure out where the start of it is, which I'm not having any luck. Oh my goodness. Where is the start? That's so funny. I cannot find the start to this one. Uh-oh. Where is it? Oh my gosh, you guys. I quite literally cannot find the start. I guess I'll just make one. That is so funny. I literally cannot find the start to this. That was interesting. Okay. So let's get this one down on here. The first one. These are super thin, but I like that because it's gonna give me more room on each square to mark it up. Okay, so there's that one. Hopefully this stays where I want it to. That is pretty. Oh, bread machine kicked on again. So funny because the washi tape literally gets taken off, so it's like, what's the point of using pretty tape? But it just helps. I don't know why. Okay, cool. Now that I know where the start is on that one, that is funny. Okay, let's see, is it still recording? Oh, are we in view? Why is it turned all weird? There we go. Sorry about that, guys. It was all wonkadoodle. Okay, now to figure out what we're doing. So I kind of want to do the same concept as I did with this one, with kind of that neutral, the burnt umber. And I made that one really, really light last time, I think. So let me find, actually, do I have one? I forgot to put this one back. Don't want to use this one. Just trying to figure out which brush I want to start with. Maybe a little bit bigger. Okay, we'll start with that one. I don't know, actually. Can't make up my mind, guys. Or do I want a round brush? Maybe we'll start with the round brush. Okay, so I'm gonna water this one down significantly because I want it to be just like barely there. So I'll put like 2 drops on my little thing. I don't know if you guys can even see that. It's probably not even in frame on this thing. I get these at the dollar store because, yep, it's cheap and it works. So I am just gonna water this down best I can. Maybe I'll bring it over here so you guys can see. Hopefully, yep, you guys can see that. Okay. So let's just make some circles here. I'm not going for perfect, just going for starting some circles. Ooh, that's quite a bit darker. So let's kind of water it down more. There we go. Give it a little bit more color. I guess I can maybe darken up a little bit. Different circle. That way they're not the exact same. And maybe I can do a little bit darker in here. Sometimes it's fun to play around with the different levels of it. Okay, I'll go back to this version. really light. And the cool part is this should dry pretty quick, so we can just move on to the next layer. And maybe take a little bit of this. Kind of liking that. Kind of just fill up what I can here. And water it down even more. So it barely shows up on that one, which is fine. Because I can always do more circles than that one. That's cool. I like how that looks. Maybe we'll do some right here. Kind of give it like a spirally look. Some more water. Do right here. Ooh, almost knocked over my drink. That would have been bad. Gotten to the point where I just go to the barista and tell them, just give me anything sugar-free with some caffeine. That's pretty bad, huh? Like, surprise me. Like, just give me something with caffeine, sugar-free, and I will survive the day. Maybe layering. Looks a little wonky. Not sure why, but that's okay. And then maybe we'll make one that's significantly darker right here. And maybe some of that. Maybe darken this up a little bit. Water. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty. There we go. And maybe we'll just do some little lines because I like that this will dry pretty quick. Trying to play as much as I can in this color. It is a neutral. Okay. And then it looks like it kind of needs something up in the top here. Kind of spiral that one a little bit. Maybe just do a few lines on here. Kind of looking like a rose now. And I like how light these ones are. So I kind of feel like this one and this one are almost super similar in color, but that's okay. Oops, got the table wet with my cup. Let me dry that up real quick. There we go. Got back over here. Okay, let's kind of center, focus, see what we're gonna do. I know I want to do some of this purple, but I also kind of wanted to play with the colors. So since I'm gonna be doing the purple for this one, let's see, purple, violet would be yellow. Let's find, this is our yellow. Let's see what it looks like. I get a little activated here. Oof, it's like a green yellow. Where did my scrap paper go? I set that down. Gonna load my brush up there. Let's see. That's supposed to be yellow. I wonder. Let me stick the purple next to that. I don't know, guys. That's not like. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one. Not exactly like the yellow I was kind of going for. But then again, we won't know till it's dry. Really how yellow it will be. Let's kind of dry it real quick and see. Let's kind of see, because sometimes when they dry, they're a different color. I don't know, guys. That's not really. Did this one have violet, blue, orange, pink, and red? Might be able to get away with an orange. Kind of hoping. I don't know. Maybe we'll just give it a shot. Who knows? Never know. It looks more green to me though. Okay, let's get some of this on there. And I will water it down quite a bit. Okay, try to water it down. And just kind of see what happens. Never know. Let's see. Because to me it looks very green. I'm not sure if I really like that, but I guess let's kind of darken it up a little bit and just kind of go for it. What would be... kind of make this one a little wonkier. Water. Might as well do all of them. I feel like this one kind of needs something, like it's just not. How about we go the opposite direction? There we go. How about some splatters? Let's do that. Oops, touched that one. Touched that one. I gotta move this because I'm totally gonna get something on that and I'm gonna cry. because that one was like perfect. Whoop. Because this will dry pretty quick, I can do these fun little things. Okay. So we used yellow from this one. I don't know, maybe they like got it mixed up. Kind of want to see what the green looks like now because I can. Let's see what the green looks like. Oh, it's kind of hard to show up. Where's my scrap paper? There it is. I don't know why I was trying it right there. Silly me. Wow. So that's what the green looks like. So maybe I was wrong on the packaging. Maybe the other one was actually yellow and I was just thinking it was green. Let's check out the red. Because that almost looks like blue to me. Ooh, that is pretty. Those two colors look, all these colors look nice together. What am I talking about? Let's try the blue. Oh, that is pretty. Ooh, I kind of want to add some of that. And then they got violet. Ooh, that's pretty too. I might have to make a piece just with these colors. And then the brown. Ooh, it's almost like a black. Okay, yeah, I was totally mistaking the yellow for the green on here, I think. Okay, that actually is kind of cool. I definitely could see all these colors just being on this. That is wild. Yeah, I kind of want to put some of that. Is that the red? Now I'm like confused. Yeah, I think that's the red. That's pretty. The red and the green look very, very good together. Okay, well, let's stick to the plan for now. And we'll see what else happens, because I'm thinking. Kind of waiting for this to dry just a little bit. Okay, so we already used this one. We used these. Now I got these. I just don't know how this purple's gonna look. I guess we'll just wing it. I haven't opened this one yet, so set that to the side and then find a clean spot on my palette. I guess we'll just figure it out. Which brush do I want to use? I kind of want to use a round brush for this. Let's see which size I want to use. Maybe the smaller one, so I can kind of get a feel for how this is gonna look. It's kind of giving like a little misty effect. I guess my thing is circles today. There isn't much water over here, so it's kind of, I'm gonna use my spray. There we go. Kind of watered it down a bit. Okay. I'm not sure how I feel about this purple. That's all right. Whole point of these is to kind of figure out what will work and what won't, what you like and what you don't like. All right, that's different. So I'll let that sit in there. What do you guys think? I'm not 100% sold on it. But sometimes you have to let things grow on you. Sometimes you have to like walk away and come back with fresh eyes, and sometimes it turns itself around. But you never know. All right, let's do, I think I'm just gonna do some splatters with the black because I don't want the black to be too overpowering, but I do want it to be there. So let's just take some of it. Just for a little bit of atmosphere, a little bit of mood. I think I put too much black out on the... Oh, and then I touch it. Where's my... There we go. I have a bad habit of accidentally touching the paper. It's kind of giving me like a similar floral feel in a weird way. Maybe even like a fall. What do you guys think about that? I put too much ink on there. I didn't need that much, but that's okay. I like that. And I like that it will dry quickly. Oops, I kind of got it all over this. Oopsies. Okay, so we'll set that up there. I mean, this is kind of showing up a little bit more yellow, but I think that's just the burnt umber. Like, it has more yellow to it. Yellow and red, but... I feel like I kind of lost some of that underneath the purple. Like, the purple and the yellow are kind of like, in your face. But to me, it's still registering as green. Kind of wondering if I shouldn't add a pop of like traditional yellow with something. You know what? Maybe we will. Because we added some of the black. I know I want to put some gold on there. But maybe we'll use these. Let's see what yellow we might want to use. Maybe just for some mark making. Oh, this one's like got something spilt on it. This is awfully yellow. I don't know if I want to use something that yellow. What's this one? Oh, that's like a metallic-y. I don't want to do that. Okay, so it looks like all they have is this yellow. Let's use the test paper again and kind of see. Oof. That is like bright. I don't know that I want to use something that bright. Wow. Okay, let me look and see what else I have really quick, because I know I want a yellow, but not like that yellow. I got spray paint. I have, let's see, what do I got in the markers? Two different yellows. do have these two. This one I feel, it's as bright as that one is. This one needs definitely more shaking. I haven't used this one nearly as much as I've used all my others. I wonder if it's a little less boom in your face. Well, honestly, I feel like it's kind of the same. This one, I don't know. Yeah, I have used it, actually. This one's a little more watery. Maybe I just need to shake it more. Come on, Liquitex, don't let me down. Yeah, it's kind of watery. It's not as pigmented, but I feel like it's the same. I don't know. Kind of not digging that. Yellow. That's neon. Don't want that. Let's see if we like any of these. I guess I gotta set these down somewhere. This color is, I have no idea. Oh, caramel? Not too bad, but it's not quite what I'm looking for. None of these really are. This one's kind of a dulled down yellow. Might kind of go with this. Might not be bad. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh, that one's lello. Kind of like this little muted down yellow. Let's give that a shot and see how we like it. Some of this black is still a little wet, so I might have to take a heat gun to that really quick. Okay, that should be good enough for now. Spilled my drink. Had a feeling that was gonna happen. Darn. Oops. Alright, I gotta clean that up real quick. Oh goodness. Okay, I'm gonna have to mop in here now because that's gonna be a sticky mess. Whoops. I can't believe I just did that. Sorry guys. Bear with me just a second. Oh no. You know what's crazy? My whole day has literally been like one whoops after the other, like all day. I dropped my phone this morning outside on the concrete. A number of things, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm being tested, and I'm going to pass this test today. I'm going to pass this test today. Alright, let me grab a washcloth. Ugh. Alright. Kind of hand wipe this up really quick. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe I did that. Excuse me. I guess I'll be going back to town again. Oh my gosh. My husband's gonna laugh. I'm totally gonna tell him what happened this morning. He's just gonna laugh. He's gonna be like, wow, it's your day. Okay. Nothing like trying to record a video and like go and make a giant mess. Okay, let me get these ice cubes. Okay. Well, I got that done. Toss this in the laundry. Okie doke. It's gonna set my painting time back a little bit. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Goodness. I don't even know what I was going to do. Holy cow. Alright, focus, focus. Alright, let's dab this and get it activated here. Maybe we should do some like semic writing. This one kind of fades into the back a little bit. Yeah, look at that. It like barely shows up. It's kind of nice though, honestly. Not everything has to be like bam in your face. I feel like I start off my writing like the exact same, so maybe we'll go the other direction with this. And then okay. What do you guys think about the muted yellow? I like how it shows up against the purple when it was a lot thicker. But it doesn't really show up on here because it doesn't have anything dark behind it to give it the contrast. That is really funny. Maybe we'll do this crazy yellow just in a couple spots on this one, just because it's, that is just so yellow. I feel like it kind of takes away from the actual color I wanted to be the main character. Okay, not loving that. Not the color anyway. Well, good thing we're doing tons of little squares. Sorry guys, I'm trying to focus. Like I cannot believe that just happened. Okay. Let's see. Let's just do some crazy marks. And this is charcoal pencil. Ooh, that sound is gonna bug me. I'm not a huge fan of this one, guys. I think it's because that color, I had a bad feeling that it wasn't. I just had a bad feeling that that was not going to be the yellow that I wanted. That's okay. Not every video is going to be absolutely perfect, so just remember, guys, we all have good days, we all have bad days. What's that verse? The sun and the rain. It all happens, and the sun shines on the good and the bad. That's a little too. There we go. I kind of like this one. I don't know why, but I do like that one. Let's see, did I make marks on all of them? Well, kind of bummed that I spilled my drink. I guess I just have to drink water. How can we rescue this one? How can we bring it more to life? Maybe add more purple? Because I really like this little spot right here, but that's on the white. And I like the purple here, here, and on here. I think it's because it has more dark in it. So let's just do that. Let's just darken it up a little bit with the purple and see what happens. And my little brushy brush is in the water, so I'll have to use this one. So it might give it a different look though. But that might not be a bad thing. So I want to kind of darken it up some, just kind of see what it does for it. Maybe we'll be able to rescue this piece. I'm not going to add water if I can help it. Let's see. I like it a little more. I feel like it's kind of coming to life. I really wanted the purple to be kind of like center stage, so I feel like that's kind of where we're heading. Oh, the bread machine totally freaked me out. It's almost like a magenta. Which one was that? Okay. So what do you guys think? Does it look more... I don't know. Give it a shot though. Okay. I think I need to darken up a little bit over here. What do you guys think about that? A little better? I need to bring that down to the corner. Okay, well, we know next time we won't be using the yellow versus this purple because it's too green. I'm super bummed. This one did not turn out like how I was expecting. Maybe it does need stencils. Maybe we should use a stencil. Oh, what about a flower? Should we use dots or should we? Maybe we should use some dots first and then some stenciled flowers. Maybe we can save it, guys. Maybe. Just maybe. Okay, I'm telling you, I love spray paint. Let's find a yellow that maybe will work with this. I'll open up some windows here. Get some circulation going. So it looks like the lid popped off of this one. So we will just find one that hopefully works. All right, let's pull out this stencil. Oh, this one's called Micro Dots. So 6x6. I'll have to read the back of these. I haven't gotten a chance to do that yet. Okay, I think this is probably fairly dry. Let's just go for it. That yellow should work. Okay. That yellow isn't bad with it. It's definitely just like not as crazy bright yellow as those other ones were. So let's clean this cap and then we can do some of the flowers. I think we should do that. What do you guys think? All right, let's do that up there. And then find another color that should work. This fly won't leave me alone. We already broke this one in. Yay! Okay, let's set that over here. I'm making like the biggest mess. Hopefully it's still recording. Okay. Sometimes stencils can really save a piece. So I'm hoping. This one's called Bouquet Bliss. what was the other one called? Where did I put it? Right here. And the other one, this one was called, there's no sticker. I guess that's how old this one is. It doesn't tell me what it is. Okay, well, it is on there, guys, I promise. It is on their website. At least it was when I ordered these a week ago. Okay, let's do something like that. But now we gotta find a different color. Should we do like a... If we do a bright yellow, it's totally gonna turn into like this whole... It'll be all about the yellow. Trying to think. Should we do like a muted color? I almost want to put like a light purple on there. Like this. This one is Lilac Light, Montana. The other one was Asia. Sorry about that. I totally forgot to tell you guys what color it was. I think this might look pretty good on there. I'm excited. Put that back. All right, let's see. Is it ready? Kind of. There we go. It's a little better. Okay. Let's do... Well, that's nice. It's not that bad, actually. How can I... It's okay. It's not, like, terrible. Let's do... that way. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. I think we made a good choice, guys. That's pretty too. Okay, I think we saved it. I think we saved it. Try. That's cool too. Interesting. I like the center. Whew, okay, I feel like we definitely are making a comeback on this. That's awesome. Okay. Maybe use like this corner. Cool. Okay, that looks so much better than it did. Goodness. Gonna cover up some more here. I like splatters, so we're gonna do some splatters. Okay, I'm gonna clean the tip of this. Ooh, that was scary, guys. I thought for sure it was a goner. Let's Spray paint always saves the day. I don't care what anyone says. Spray paint is amazing. Okay. Now that I stunk up my studio, that's all right. Wow, I really like that. Okay, so it's still the theme of purple with the yellow. It's got some neutral in there. Wow. Spectacular. Let's see what it looks like through the thing. I know it looks like a bejumbled mess right now, but maybe once we take off the tape, it'll be like a sweet reveal. You never know. That is so cool. I don't know if I want to do anything else on top of it or not, but I know I wanted some gold. So, should we do circles, or should we I don't know if we should do circles or splatters. Let's see. Kind of just want to do splatters. I know that sounds so bad, but like, I don't know, it's just kind of what I'm feeling. Oops, sorry guys. Okay, let me grab my spray again, because I forgot I'm gonna have to use that again. Crunchy. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Just for some final touch. It just needed something else. Oops. It's hard to do it left-handed. Okay, what do you guys think about that? Ah! I think that is a lot better. It needed something sparkly. All right, let me spray this off really quick. So I just spray my cap cleaner on some paper towels and then just kind of rub the brush in it to get out most of that gold, or you could just like spray it directly on there and then rub it to get the gold off. But definitely use a brush that you don't care about, like cheaper ones, because it will completely ruin it. Like, you cannot use that brush. Yeah, not if you intend to do any fine work. Wow, I think that actually turned out pretty cool. Oh goodness, I literally got the gold in the watercolor. I do not always think about the things I'm doing. Clearly. All right, well, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. I have a feeling I'm going to be talking myself through this day all day long. Okay. So, maybe it's just because the adversary does not want me to be making little beautiful pieces to put Bible verses on. I'm just gonna go with that. Let's take a peek at these. Wow, they actually did not turn out bad. I was so worried. Wow. Oh my goodness, you guys, it actually turned out pretty cute. I love it. So now I can just cut these up into little squares And you can just kind of play with the direction. Like this looks pretty cool. That one, this one, that looks cool. These might work in many different directions. How fun is that? Cool. All right, well, once this is completely dry, then I will choppy chop chop. Of course, I feel like everything I used is like a quick drying medium, so even the one that I thought I ruined over here with that yellow stick, really unaffected because I layered quite a bit on there. How did that spray paint get under the paint right there? That was weird. Really weird. Oh my gosh. And you could totally like take each one of these and like frame it in like a cute little frame. And you could either put like positive quotes, or you could leave it the same if you want, but you could put like positive quotes, Bible verses, just really anything. And honestly, that hint of that, the yellow from this really isn't that bad. It's almost like the neutral ground in a way for the other colors. So I guess it didn't turn out bad at all. Let's see, is it dry enough? Oh, that little piece is still wet. Some of the areas. Okay, well, I'll give this a few more minutes to dry, guys. Then I'll cut it up and then, or should I put the verses on there first and then, oh my gosh, I don't even know. But yeah, you could always take a really high quality photo of this too. And if you wanted to, you could blow up like each image and make it into like greeting cards. I mean, you could really do anything. So I will probably photograph this first, then cut it up, and then put the verses on there. But yeah, well, thanks guys for hanging out. I know it was like crazy chaos. Sorry for all the distractions. My goodness. And I'll see you guys on the next one.